Welcome back to my channel. We have made it to summer, and summer has such a special place in my heart. We just celebrated our 16th wedding anniversary on the summer solstice, June 21st. The kids are out of school, the garden is absolutely thriving. In today's video, I'm just going to share with you my summer day. So I started today waking up pretty early, and I'm not always disciplined to do this, but when I do, it's something I really enjoy because I get a little bit of quiet time. I usually go outside and pick some fresh flowers. I make myself a little breakfast, either coffee or tea, and just have a little bit of time before everybody gets up to myself. I made myself some scrambled eggs and some cottage cheese, and I had some fruit. I'm going to do some journaling, some praying, some thinking, just some quiet time. I like to listen to the noises, and journaling has been really huge for me, especially since I moved here. I started journaling more consistently. It's been very important for me to write it down and process some of the things that I think about. So yeah, there's been a huge growth in that. And so I love just writing out my thoughts, things that I want to get done for the week or the day. I've always been a list maker, but that's definitely something that I like to do. When I am disciplined enough to get up early in the morning in the summer, I absolutely love it because it's nice and cool right before it starts to get hot in the middle of the day. And today I definitely needed to get around to weeding. Me and Byron both come in and try to pull as many weeds as we can because in an in-ground garden you definitely have weed pressure and they do get out of control. We're gonna have to tarp after we finish off our fall garden this year. We try to manage them as best as we can without using anything because this is an organic garden. After I'm finished with any morning chores outside, I like to come in and clean up the kitchen. That's usually when the kids start to get up. Lately, I've been trying to be better about less unnecessary scrolling, just being really mindful about what I'm listening to and spending time focusing on. Sometimes when I'm doing a certain chore or task that can seem mundane, like the dishes, cleaning the house, the laundry, my mind can wander. So I like to try to keep my mind busy by listening to a great book or listening to a podcast. There's a lot of different podcasts and books that I like to listen to, but Mel Robbins is one of the podcasts that I've been listening to lately and really liking. I also like to listen to books, and sometimes I'll even listen to music, so it's always nice to kind of have that option as well. Once everybody was up, they had their breakfast, we had some chores we needed to get done outside of the house today, including all three guys needed haircuts, my husband and our two boys. And can you believe Oliver is getting ready to be 10 years old? Yeah. Okay, I see you, Mr. Attitude. Took the kids to lunch before we went to Costco. First time hitting up Costco in Nashville. Actually, it's a little bit of a drive, but we wanted to go to get some of our bigger bulk items like toilet paper, paper towels, and then there were some other things that I wanted to get there as well because we have visitors coming to visit us. We had a successful Costco trip. We got a bunch of things. My niece and nephew are coming to stay with us here for a little bit, so I needed to get some bulk items and then also some of our normal go-tos. I normally shop Aldi, but yeah, there was a few things I wanted to pick up from Costco. So first, I wanted to pick up these incredible looking peaches, which were delicious. I picked up these Heart of Palm, which I heard are the best brand, and they are amazing. Love Heart of Palm for salads, but just eating them by themselves. Costco has the best deal on Vital Proteins, and I wanted to refill that. Everybody in the family likes pistachios. So I'm just going to go ahead and organize and put everything away from our trip. We planted several fruit trees on our property, but nothing is bearing fruit quite yet, so we still have to pick up certain things from the store, and I also wanted to get any bulk items like for breakfast, lunches, or dinners for when my niece and nephew come to visit. While I was getting everything organized, Oliver was helping me put the dishes away. He's such a great helper. He helps with the dishes. Isaiah does too, and they do the vacuuming, they clean up their room. They're such great helpers. Of course, we all have to work on keeping the space clean, especially now, even in a smaller space. We all stay busy every day helping out around the house. And then I went back out into the garden because there's a few things I need to harvest now that the sun is setting and it's a little bit cooler again. I'm going to harvest the chamomile. I'm going to dry that and use that for tea. I have tons of calendula. I have been harvesting probably every third day. I have so much of it, it's coming out of my ears. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm fascinated with growing not only everything, but flowers and herbs. And during the pandemic, I was reading and studying a lot on herbalism and medicinal herbs. And we grow a little bit of everything, but this is just something I'm really passionate about, growing teas and making tinctures. So I'm actually pulling, all you have to do with the calendula is just gently pull off the top of the flower, and then these will bloom again just as much in a few days. It's crazy. I dry our calendula in a dehydrator, and then I usually add olive oil in a mason jar for an infused oil. This can be used as a body oil or as oil that is added to homemade creams. Calendula has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, which can make it useful for natural remedies for healing wounds, eczema, diaper rash creams. Not only does it attract pollinators in the garden, it's very useful for the body and for various remedies. In the summer months, once the garden is thriving, there is plenty to keep us busy to preserve what we're growing. So we picked the cucumbers today, and my husband is going to be pickling those using one of his favorite recipes. It's really easy, and I'm actually going to put together a blog post and post that on his website. And then I'm going to be putting some ideas and recipes for how I harvest calendula and chamomile on my website. So I'll put all of that in my description if you want to follow along on how we preserve what we're growing. I didn't get a chance to make it to the gym today, but I've had a pretty busy, productive day. I decided to do just a quick stretch that I found on YouTube. I also have some laundry in the basket that I have been procrastinating on, so I'm going to fold that and ask the kids to put what's theirs away, and yeah, then I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. By the way, I've been having some technical difficulties with my website for a little bit now, but I finally fixed it, and I'm going to be blogging again regularly. I'm going to be blogging about my life around the house, what's happening with the family and the garden, and it's also going to be a place where I'm going to share updates on live shows, what I'm up to in Nashville. I'm going to be populating the shop on my website soon, and diving in a little deeper to some of the topics that I touch on in my routine videos on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching my channel and consuming my content. It means so much. If you like my channel, please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment below. That helps me out a lot, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.